Let's get a word with the champion, Billy Joe Saunders. Great to have you back. You could take the mask off and have a chat. Seem very, very focused up there, and I think that's always been the key with you, hasn't it? That, you know, when is the A game going to come out? Because you are unbeaten in 29. You're a two-weight champion. You're one of the best fighters in the world, aren't you?
Well, listen, like I say, you're only as good as your last performance, and looking back at it, I like watching my opponent's last performance and myself, really. And I didn't really do myself any justice there, but I came away and dug deep and got what I needed to get. And I know Martin's going to bring his A game on Friday, because it'd be foolish not to. It'd be foolish just to get off the couch and take this fight, because I'm switched on, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, we remember you out in LA on the KSI Logan Paul bill. It wasn't great, but the finish was fantastic. You pulled it out like the champion you are. What's changed this year? It's been a difficult year for everybody with the pandemic, but you get the opportunity to defend your belt, to fight at the end of the year against a good fighter in Martin Murray. What's the difference now with Billy Joe Saunders?
Do you know what? There's not really that much difference. I was obviously in training for Canelo fight. That fell through. That was a major blow. So I just sat around and I just had a little bit of me time, and I just recharged the mind. Sometimes the mind has to be recharged, not the body, and I recharged the mind, reset, refocused, reset my goals, and my goals are a lot different. And 2021, obviously getting through Friday, God willing, and I'm very confident I will, then 2021 you'll see a completely different Billy Joe Saunders.
We remember you as a young amateur, a young pro turning over, thinking you're going to go all the way, and there were great times. But at times it's been frustrating. Do you think that the next couple of years you will fulfil all that potential?
Listen, the next couple of years for me is crucial, because not only that, you have to look at these young guns chasing you behind now. So I want to get in these big fights now, because what I don't want to be is getting chased by someone behind, 26, 27, coming through young, hungry, than me getting older by the year. So I want the Canelo fights and the Jacobs fights and the Andrade fights now. But sadly, everyone was tied up this year, and the only one really worthy of taking the fight, what was available, was Martin Murray. He's a four-time world title challenger, in my opinion, two-time world champion. So it's not a bad pick out the bunch.
As you said very eloquently out there, you broke his career right down. He should have become a world champion, possibly in Germany, definitely in Argentina. It's a golden opportunity for him. He's never out of shape. You know what you're going to get with Martin Murray.
Listen, it is what it says on the tin. I know Martin's coming to fight. I haven't been beat on the UK soil now since I've been 12 years old. I've got a good track record, and I'm going to keep it that way. He's going to bring a good game. But afterwards he can go back to St Helens, take his cash back, have a good Christmas and retire with the family, because that's what I'm planning on doing, retiring in.
Time to make a statement, Billy Joe.
We'll see Friday night.
And finally, Callum against Canelo, he gets the shot. Do you give him a real chance in that fight, or do you think Canelo will be too good?
No, I personally think he's got the tools in his bag to do the job, but he's got to have the right game plan, the perfect game plan, and he's got everything in his advantage. Height, he's got everything, size, reach, length, but that needs to be utilised to the perfect game plan. And I hope they've done their own work, because, he's a great fighter, Canelo, but he's very, very easily led into certain stuff. And I personally think with the right game plan, he can win.
It's a fascinating proposition. It could be some 2021 ahead for both of you, couldn't it?
Please God, hopefully, definitely unification, whatever the result.
Billy Joe, thanks for talking to us, and enjoy the rest of your time in the bubble. Let's bring Eddie in.